Jojo Siwa is one name that does not stay out of tabloids for one reason or another. And just now, after her stint at Dancing with the Stars, she's decided to be a part of another venture. And this time, like most others, her mother, Jessalynn Siwa, is involved. The pair has decided to create a whole new kid pop group. Here's all you need to know about XOMG Pop, Jojo and Jessalynn Siwa's new kid pop group. Keep watching to find out how Siwa deals with the pressure of doing so many incredible things all at once. First things first, the beginning, Siwas Dance Pop Revolution. Siwa has had no problem catching and keeping the attention of her target audience. This was very clear when her audacious personality made millions of people, including younger kids, into an incomparably strong fan base. A fan base that then helps her and her talent get recognized to an impressive extent on her long stint at Dancing with the Stars. And although Siwa didn't really win the competition and was elected runner-up, she did manage to change the course for how Dancing with the Stars is filmed and perceived. But that's not all. Over the span of her career, she's been very involved in incorporating fans into her project and giving back to them. This is why it made perfect sense that when given the opportunity to create a show, she would incorporate her adamant love for pop with her hearty desire to give back and create Siwas Dance Pop Revolution. In the show, Siwa and her mom attempt to find members for a kid pop group that would go on tour with Siwa next year. And after months of searching through talented tweens and adolescents, it seems as though the mother-daughter duo has finally found suitable candidates for the XOMG Pop group. Jojo Siwa can't stay out of the news. In other news involving Jojo Siwa, let's talk about how her free-spirited nature made headlines the other day. Siwa wore a James Old number 23 Lakers jersey under her bedazzled jacket and made it easy for her to be recognized amid the nearly 19,000 fans in attendance when she broke out into a dance routine near her courtside seats with Dancing with the Stars partner Jenna Johnson and her husband Valentin Chermkovsky. And this was all done at the Lakers game at Staples Center in Los Angeles. Now let's look at members of the group. So let's just jump in and talk about the members that made it in the cutthroat competition and will now go on tour with Jojo Siwa herself. The members currently part of the kid pop group XOMG Pop are Bella Ciana Lorena, who is only 12 and not the youngest in the group. Then we have Brooklyn Pitts, who is 11, Dallas Sky Gatson, who's only 10, and so is Kenley Cunningham, Kaya Bartizan, and Tamara Tiny T Andre Sayan. Then we have the oldest member of the group, Leah Rose Sanderson, who is 14 years old. XOMG Pop already established. Already established as a band, XOMG Pop has released multiple songs already as a precursor to what's coming to audiences when the band finally goes on tour with JoJo. That's not all. The group has also filmed 2 music videos. The single currently hitting charts is titled Candy Hearts, and it is very vivid in its approach to music. On December 10th, Jojo and Jessalynn sat down to talk about the inner workings and function of the group, wherein Jojo herself deemed them the 7 little perfect kiddos that are gonna be joining her for a little bit. When we talked about them a bit more, she said that the group has already done a few live performances and therefore have a general sense of how things are going to be, but their shows have about 10 to 15,000 people at them. And the fact that these kids were getting to perform in front of such a large audience already at their tender age was pretty cool. She said that she was excited for them to experience it, and the kids themselves talked about the tour, telling media outlets that they too couldn't wait to hit the road with Siwa and her team. Leah Rose Sanderson, the oldest of the bunch, revealed that the group was incredibly grateful because even they could realize how incredible this opportunity was for them. And she said, "Kids our age don't get to do this," acknowledging that they're so young and get to go on this huge tour with JoJo and how any kid would want to do that. Bella Ciana Lorena's interesting addition to the group. Bella, another member of the group, talked about her involvement and her opinions on XOMG Pop, and her journey is a bit interesting since she was obviously eliminated from Siwas Dance Pop Revolution. She talked about how she lost all hope after being eliminated, as one would, but one day she randomly got Jojo Siwa's call at 11 p.m. one night. it. She joked that she first assumed it to be a butt dial, an accidental call, but then Jojo called the 12-year-old again and told her the news. She recalls literally screaming and claims that she still pinches herself sometimes to make sure her journey was real. Jojo herself talked about Bella's wild card addition to the group, saying that she obviously adored all 6 of the girls selected for the band, but felt that something was missing, and after calling Bella, they realized that she was a piece of the puzzle that was missing. So they naturally decided to bring her back, and ever since then, the group has been entirely and wholly complete. And that's how 6 became 7 in the XOMG Pop group, Jojo and Jessalynn Siwa's casual work relationship. And so Bella and the rest of the XOMG Pop group are ready to take off for the tour, and Jessalynn Siwa, Jojo's mom, is ready to take off with them, not just as Jojo's mother, but as the official manager for XOMG Pop. This, of course, is interesting, but both Jojo and Jessalynn claim that their relationship is one that is incredibly tight-knit, and as such, they don't really feel the need to separate their work and personal relationships. And it seems as though they've never done that. Jojo elaborated on the scenario, saying that the one thing that had really worked out for them then was that there was actually no line. She said that there's no specific separation between when Jessalynn and Jojo are working together as business partners and when they're just mother and daughter. She specified that it was kind of just, this is what it is, and this is the situation. This, she added, was helped by the fact that Jessalynn had never coddled her, and said that was super grateful for that, since that act itself made her who she is today. Pressure on Jojo Siwa and how she deals with it all. This undoubtedly brings us to the next big question. Jojo, who is still very much a teen, is handling a whole lot in terms of career and personal life right now. There is a lot on her proverbial plate. And when asked how she manages to find time for herself in between all these projects, she admitted that she does not indeed have much time to herself at all. Let's talk about that, shall we? Jojo herself admitted whiskey hyperbolizing that there were about 1 billion projects that are happening behind closed doors, and she could definitely guarantee that. For now, though, she claimed that her priority was the tour, and it's also these 7 kids, and that she found it crazy that she'd already been working with the 7 kids from XOMG Pop for half a year. She claims that balancing all this is admittedly tough, but she would not have it any other way because she loves what she does. She said, "I take working and being happy for granted," and added, "And I learn that when I'm in rehearsals by their smiles, that every day can be a good day, even if you're working." Perhaps there will be more seasons of Siwas Dance Pop Revolution. Here's a thought. Will there be more kid pop groups in Siwa's future? Well, for now, there is no official source confirming or denying this, so it's very likely just wish fulfillment if you do choose to believe so. When we asked Jessalynn, though, she cleverly and very diplomatically responded with a sweet never say never, which, as far as we're concerned, could mean a whole new season of Siwas Dance Pop Revolution. Excitement on tour. It's clear that the girls are incredibly excited to go on tour, both the Siwas and all the members of the XOMG Pop group, as the little stars are already dreaming up star-studded collabs with their favorite celebrities, listing anyone from Eminem to famous girl band Little Mix. And although the group is already formed, there are more episodes to come in Season 1 of Siwas Dance Pop Revolution, which details all the girls' journeys. The show airs on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on E! And that's all for this video. What do you think of XOMG Pop and of kid pop groups in general? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Be sure to like and share this video if you enjoyed watching, and to get notifications every time we post, be sure to click the bell icon. Thank you for watching.